Hi everyone, my name is Yuh Horng, and in this video, I will be presenting on my FYP, which is Detection of Suicidal Ideation from Text using Artificial Intelligence. So this is the table of content. This presentation will begin with background, followed by data, methodology, result, Twitter bot integration, and lastly, conclusion. So before we jump right into the implementation, here are some background information regarding suicide and social media for you. So for suicide, there are actually more than 700,000 people taking their own life every year. And secondly, suicide is ranked fourth leading cause of death among adolescents. For social media, adolescents are actually the age group that uses social media platforms the most. And studies have shown that adolescents are more likely to express their suicidal thoughts on social media as compared to in person. Furthermore, in another study, it was observed that there was a positive correlation between social media activity and suicide rates. Therefore, these reasons motivate the aim of this project, which is to detect suicidal ideation from text found on social media with the help of AI and provide timely intervention and support to those in need. So in order to detect suicidal ideation with AI, a dataset is required for these models to train on. Therefore, a dataset was curated by scraping Twitter for tweets, followed by manual annotation. Afterwards, a larger dataset was formed by extending it with a Kaggle dataset. Next, the dataset was preprocessed, which includes the removal of Twitter-specific features such as URLs, mentions, and retweets. Common preprocessed techniques such as removal of stop words, punctuations, and other heuristics were also used to preprocess the text. Further text analysis were also done, which includes generating word clouds, analyzing the distribution of text length, and performing feature importance and sentiment analysis to better understand the characteristics, patterns, and trends of the dataset. So here we can see the before and after of preprocessing a tweet. Moving on to the methodology for classifying suicidal ideation, the techniques and methods employed here can be split into two main steps. Firstly, text representation, which is to represent natural language text as dense vectors for the models to better understand. And secondly, training of models for this specific task, which will be elaborated later on. So for text representation, three methods were used such as bag of words, term frequency inverse document frequency, and glove embedding. As for the models, this project utilized a variety of models, and they can be split into three main categories, namely machine learning models, neural network models, and transfer learning models. Apart from these three categories, ensemble learning was also employed in an attempt to achieve better performance. So here are the results for the machine learning models. For each machine learning models, it was paired with BOW and TF-IDF to find the best performing model, which will be set as the baseline for neural network and transfer learning models. As can be seen from the table, across all models, TF-IDF performed better than their BOW counterpart. Random forest TF-IDF performed the best overall, but had the lowest recall score. Therefore, naive Bayes with TF-IDF was chosen as the baseline instead. On the screen are the results for each individual neural network and transfer learning models. As can be seen, Fine-Tailed Roberta was deemed the best performing model for this task. Hence, it was used in the Twitter bot for the detection of suicidal ideation. Ensemble learning was done, but result was not the best, thus omitted from the slide. Following the training and testing of the different models, the Twitter bot was created to identify tweets that are suicidal and provide information on available resources in an attempt to prevent suicide. So the Twitter bot consists of three steps. Firstly, it is the retrieval of tweets, which is done by scraping Twitter for tweets. Secondly, the retrieved tweets are fed into the best performing model, which is Fine-Tailed Roberta model in this case, to detect if the tweet is suicidal or not. Lastly, in the event the tweet were deemed suicidal, the Twitter bot will comment under the tweet with the relevant resources in an attempt to prevent a suicide from happening. The advantages of this Twitter bot is that it provides a proactive means of identifying suicidal individuals without requiring them to explicitly seek help. And secondly, it leverages widespread use of social media among adolescents, which has suicide as the fourth leading cause of death, as mentioned earlier. So in conclusion, this project have harnessed the power of AI and Twitter bot to provide early intervention in suicidal individual, which is the foremost importance to prevent suicide from taking place. And with that, I'll end my presentation. Thank you.